This man keeps coughing on the bus. The virus spreads rapidly inside the vehicle. Only one person on the entire bus is wearing a mask. They soon arrive at the local hospital. When getting off, many people touch the handrail the old man had gripped. The old man is assigned to Shur-young for treatment. The old man begins describing his symptoms. The nurse takes his temperature. It's shockingly high at 39.5 degrees Celsius. Shur-young is surprised. At this moment, a patient nearby says she feels hot. The nurse's thermometer shows 38.6 degrees. The girl says she was sitting right next to the old man. Shur-young asks the old man what other symptoms he's had recently. The old man says he's been constantly nauseous and wants to vomit. Shur-young asks if he's traveled abroad recently. The old man says he hasn't been on a plane in over 40 years, but last week he had dinner with a friend who returned from overseas.
어디 출장이요?
인도요.
Shur-young is stunned. A colleague comes over and tells Shur-young all of the old man's symptoms match the Nipah coronavirus. A child is carried in from outside. The nurse touches him and discovers he has a high fever. Other patients say this child was also on the same bus. Suddenly the old man starts having chest tightness. When Shur-young goes over to check on him, the old man spits blood directly onto her face. Everyone freezes in shock. Tae-jun, who just walked in, is also surprised. As Yao-han prepares to enter the department, Ji-hyun quickly locks the door. He tells Professor Cha he cannot come in. The hospital immediately initiates epidemic control measures. Everyone in the entire building is quarantined. The National Center for Disease Control rapidly deploys. The entire department is sealed off. No one inside can come out. They conduct environmental monitoring of the entire department. They question everyone about their movement history. After completing nucleic acid tests, they mark each person. Shur-young is a direct contact. She's quarantined with the old man in the diagnostic room. Yao-han calls from outside. He asks about Shur-young's physical condition. Shur-young tells Yao-han to stay as far away from the department as possible. Suddenly, the old man's heart rate begins to increase. Yao-han tells her what medication to use. After injecting the medication, his heart rate slowly returns to normal. After a while, the old man actually stands up. Shur-young goes over to help support him, but an accident happens. She calls out several times with no response. He tells Mireille to call Tae-jun. He runs to the monitoring room himself. After receiving the call, Tae-jun walks in. He finds both the old man and Shur-young collapsed on the floor. Director Zhang also quickly arrives from outside. Tae-jun tells Mireille that Shur-young is temporarily unconscious. When the director's mother learns this, she's completely stunned. Yao-han calls Tae-jun. He's watching them from the monitoring room. He tells Tae-jun to follow his instructions. After injecting the medication, the old man improves again, but Shur-young still hasn't regained consciousness. Seeing this, Yao-han runs out of the monitoring room. He tells the director he needs to go in. At this moment, Park Bu-sung comes out to stop him. Park Bu-sung says no one can enter until the nucleic acid results come back. Yao-han says the patients inside are showing new symptoms. He must go in to check on them. Park Bu-sung keeps talking about regulations and epidemic prevention protocols. After consideration, Director Zhang refuses Yao-han's request. At this moment, a woman runs over. She says her child is still inside. She was just going to buy food for her daughter. She also says her daughter is a pediatric diabetes patient. If she doesn't eat soon, she'll go into hypoglycemic shock. Director Zhang feels helpless. Problems keep coming one after another.
들어가서 해결해야 할 상황 생긴 것 같은데요.
Now no one raises any objections. Mireille is also very worried about her sister. Inside, Shur-young begins to regain a bit of consciousness.